where's the genie? I need help. What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and I am so excited because Disney on Broadway has invited me to bring you along to Aladdin on Broadway and get a peek of Backstage. This is something I have been wanting to do for this channel for so long because it brings together my two worlds of Disney and, if you don't know, my world of theater, because I've been working in professional theater in New York City since I'm 17 years old. So I'm super excited to go backstage and geek out and just have the most magical time. So let's get into it. Let's check out Aladdin on Broadway and let's go get into some hijinks. We're about to head inside the theater and Disney is giving us an opportunity to show you an incredible moment that happens in Aladdin. Normally, there is no recording at Broadway shows, but this is a special occasion. Let's go see it.
You are the diamond in the rough, the one whose worth lies deep within. You may enter.
Let me introduce you to the Cave of Wonders. This is where Aladdin finds the lamp. It was so cool seeing the transition, and if you're like, why was it quiet? Because the orchestra pit is not here playing the music. Someone once asked me if Broadway shows play to a track. No, of course not. It's a live orchestra. All right, it's time to head on backstage and theater geek out to everything back there. So let's head on. We're in the wings, and now we are on stage in the Cave of Wonders set, and it's absolutely stunning. But like, imagine performing to 1,700 people a night. Absolutely insane. And also that bridge above was added when Mary Poppins was here. That's how she was able to fly onto the stage. I have Genie's lamp in my hand. Okay, we're not gonna freak out, but like, okay. Let's see what happens if I rub the lamp. Oh my God. I'm freaking out. This is so cool. But where's Genie? Where are you? I need a wish. I really could use a wish right now. Now we're gonna head on backstage to Props Alley. Oh my goodness. Hello, backstage. My dudes, super excited. I have three incredible cast members here from Aladdin.
My name is Darryl Rivera, and I play Iago.
My name is Adi Roy, and I play Aladdin.
My name is Angelo Soriano, and I'm one of the swings and understudies here at Aladdin on Broadway.
Swings and other understudies, the backbone of theater. Woo! If you don't know what a swing is, sometimes with no rehearsal ever, being ever in a role, they jump in on stage and do it. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, lots of times, being about 9 years here in the building already, but try to guess how many roles I know in the show. How many tracks?
I'm gonna go 9 tracks.
14. 14.
That's insane.
Yeah, so there's 12 male ensemble dancing, singing tracks, and I understudy Omar and Iago.
Wow.
He has to get shorter when he
really
understudies
fill
me.
the role.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean? Fill it. Yeah.
Well, I hope you don't have to wear his costume.
Oh no, I get my own, which is really cool. It's like tailored to me. Thank you, Greg Barnes.
Yes.
Greg
I get to take mine
Barnes.
home, so.
He sleeps in it, I guess.
He's just kidding.
I'm kidding. That's right. No, I never take it
Never
out of the
take
building.
anything
Never.
out of the building.
It's the cost of a small car, I'm sure.
For real.
All right, I just wanted to ask you, what is your favorite moment in the show for each of you?
Oh my gosh. There's a new moment actually between Audie and I. Is this yours too? No.
You can take it.
No, you have more. You have more favorite moments, I'm sure. But I'm hiding underneath a shmata, like a disguise, and nobody can really see me. And I have these like two like mesh eye holes. And Audie and I have this bit that's like starting to stretch a little bit, but we're not the main focus, so that's okay. But that is one of my new favorite parts of the show. A lot of shenanigans.
If he didn't mention it, that was going to be mine as well. But I would have to say, other than that, it would be Whole New World. I think the magic carpet is so magical. In its name, it's magical. So it's honestly a pleasure to sing that song and perform that song every night. So I'd have to say magic.
You do pretty okay at that too.
Thank you.
It really is. It really is magical, though. Like, as someone who's worked in theater since I'm 17 years old to this day, and I don't want to know. I made sure that I never knew, because I believe it is truly magic how that carpet flies every night. There's no doubt in my mind it's magic.
Listen, like I'm one of the guys down below where we have this awesome silk dance that happens to really emulate like water, them flying over water. And for me, and I'm right smack dab right under it, and for me it's just as magical every night. And I'm just like looking up there, listening to their musical, beautiful singing tones, and I get captured in it. And it's something that I've looked at for more than 9 years now, and it's still just as magical as the first time.
Really, it's like it's something like I feel like I've never seen anywhere else, like anything else done. Since we are in Props Alley, I would love to ask all of you what your favorite prop of the show is.
Oh, I have to say my tiny little dagger that I carry around in my show. I actually got to design it. The last day of the studio, they asked me to draw a little knife that the blacksmith company who made all of our armory made for me, and so that's my favorite prop.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd have to say probably the bread. You know, a lot of the show is about
Iconic.
bread, so it's iconic, and
yeah.
it's like this little challah bread. But it's wonderful. I love to. There's actually two. That's the fun fact.
Disney magic.
Well, if there was no bread, would there be a story?
There wouldn't be.
Yeah.
No motivation, right? After that. Speaking of, besides dancing, I like the action parts of our musical. We have some sword fighting involved, and so we get to be really high action in the middle of the second act called High Adventure. No spoilers, but definitely a lot of guards involved with a lot of sword fighting. And I like to pretend that I'm a Hollywood stuntman at that point, you know, throwing myself around on stage for this like comical theater of like no blood blade fighting. So it's awesome, and it's one of my favorite things to do.
Are you all part of Fight Call?
Yes, we definitely do fight call.
You are.
Yeah. 45 minutes
We're
before
not.
the show, we do a fight call. Yeah.
You're not in Fight Call at all.
No, it's for this mainly for the sword fighting, because that's the most technical part of it all. So sometimes if there's a new person jumping in the role, like we'll do a little lift call, we'll do a little a fight call just for the other fighting aspects of it. But normally it's just the swords.
Yeah, it's a really cool way for all the 12 male ensemble tracks to like kind of lock in and center in for that particular show every night, because that's the first time we see each other. We're like, here, let's do the show, and then we go on and do the opening number and so on.
Yes, for those of you who aren't aware, Fight Call happens before each show so that the actors get comfortable with doing the fight scene that will eventually happen within the show.
Correct.
Safety first. Thank you so much for joining me here today, you guys, joining us for this fun day. Like, really, really appreciate it. And congratulations. The show is fantastic. It's been fantastic. It's something that people can come back over and over again and just fall into the magic. And we really appreciate you guys.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. So this is where all of the props for the show are backstage, and I would like to point out, like, it is a very tight backstage area, so much so that they're really using their fly system. They even have a genie up there, like not like a genie from the lamp, like a genie where you can lift yourself up remotely. It's a very New York moment to see where you have space above you and not really next to you. The stage manager told us that set piece weighs half a ton, and it's all the way up there in the flies. When you saw the set go on stage, most of it were on these tracks right here. However, if you noticed, one thing was being pulled off, and it wasn't on the track. It was literally being pulled by that rope, and then it goes up into the flies. Now, we can't touch anything, but I would like to point out you have all these swords. They are not real. They are prop swords. My favorite thing about going backstage to shows is seeing all the little fun things that the crew puts around, like stickers. Like, look at all of their Jafar stickers, all the different holidays. That is hilarious. Also, there's just like a John Wick Funko Pop. This is what I mean by, like, I love backstage, because I would do something like that too. This is the monitor for on stage, so if you're back here, you can see what's going on. Also, backstage is very pro Rangers, so let's go Rangers. So when you set up props, you're going to have tape and you write what each prop is and where it goes, like even so small as of coins right here. So that way you know if it's missing or what you need. It's all very organized. Storage and organization is very important. Like cow lamp is what they call that one, pocket lamp. So you can get creative. That's the fun of it all. I brought with me one of my best friends in the whole world and stage manager, Emma, who will geek out with me over everything backstage.
So A lot of the times you're seeing food on stage, if it's not being eaten, it is fake. It's fake, beautifully made, fake food made by props designers and artisans that can be reused show after show after show. It's beautiful, shellacked, painted fake food. Right, you can see the glue when you're this close. That's why you have the 20-foot rule. In theater, we call it the 20-foot rule, which means the audience is about at least 20 feet removed from the thing. So up close, you can see the glue that's holding these fake lemons together. But from the audience, it looks beautiful. I mean, up close, it still looks beautiful. You can just kind of see more of the theatrical craftsmanship that's like holding stuff together.
Especially like those pistachios? Yeah,
I think those honestly might be actual shells.
They could be, but what I'm saying is like you can, like how they're glued.
A lot of prop maintenance that I'm sure happens with the show, and that's why there are 6. We met the head of props earlier, who's in IATSE, and there are 6 prop people that work every performance day on the show, both handling the props, getting on stage and getting off, and also probably doing checks and prop maintenance, because there are, looks like, hundreds of props in the show.
Hundreds.
It's very prop heavy, we say.
Oh my gosh, I found a hidden Mickey. And why is Miss Piggy just like, hold on. Wait, yeah, this is definitely left over from Mary Poppins. It's not being used because there's Miss Piggy on there. That's definitely from Mary Poppins. Then we have like a bunch of more props that are on wheels that just get wheeled on stage. Oh my gosh, look, that's Jafar's cane, the snake cane.
And there's another one on stage right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, over here, no Rangers but Jets. I mean,
which is a personal choice.
That's a personal choice. I'm so sorry to them. I am. Look, there's Mickey just chilling there. More monitors, of course. There's monitors everywhere. And then this is probably for mic packs.
Who knows?
Who knows? It could be. It could, well, KN95, that's masks.
These are the kind of storage solutions that come up with Backstage. Oftentimes these like shoe hanging are used for mic packs, but it could be used for any number of
probably
small
those because they're all labeled for each person's name, so that's probably their mic packs.
Yeah. Jasmine, so this is probably for hanging items, could be costumes, could be quick change things.
Oh yeah, the mattress is tied down. That's interesting.
Okay, so here are some set pieces that get moved out through automation in these tracks in the stage. And you can see that they also are wired for some sort of probably LED lighting. So they light up, probably a wireless DMX. In front of this, we have a stretch backdrop here, and then behind it, that white fabric you can see is the cyc, which is short for cyclorama. So these set pieces are here the whole time, and you can see that they're very skinny, so people can still... There's still wing space, and they probably go and make a layered background. I think they're part of the town. If you look at the front of them, there's windows. They create a beautiful backdrop that probably uses what's called forced perspective, which makes it look deeper than it is.
So this is taped to the back of the flat. What is this?
This is a contingency plan for what happens with the lifts, elevators, and automated scenery during Friend Like Me, so that they can make sure if one thing goes wrong, they don't necessarily have to stop the show. That they have all of these different ways that actors can change their entrances and exits. They can cancel lifts, and the dancers do come up a different way. And the stage manager is the one who is giving cues to the actors, thumbs up, thumbs down, and then the actors know that, okay, thumbs down, so that's what we're doing instead. And except for this one, which says stop the show, because safety is paramount. And then you would do a stop, you'd do a technical hold, they'd try to fix it, they'd remove the actors from the stage, and then you'd wait and bring the actors back on.
More prop food. There is a lot of prop food in the show. My favorite part of Backstage is the stage manager booth. We have our monitors. We can see on stage, we can see the audience, so we can see the orchestra. So that's why if you are trying to take video during the show, they can see you. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then this is the script, which I don't want to get too close to because I don't think that's allowed. And in there is all of the cues that the stage manager calls throughout the entire show. And I would love to know how many cues there are.
The script, even though it's a musical, there's no sheet music. The stage manager is calling the light cues and other cues that happen during the songs on the beats of the music. So sometimes there'll be random numbers. It's calling stuff on counts instead of from sheet music. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4.
In the audience, you will pass the sound booth.
Sound booths are always in the back of the house with the audience, so that your A1 or whoever your sound engineers can hear how everything's sounding to the audience in the house.
Well, my dudes, that was Aladdin on Broadway. I just had the best time. I am so thankful that Disney let me come and record all this and geek out and bring you guys along with me so that you can see not only my love for Disney, but my love for live theater. It's so special, it's so magical, it's something that we need to keep alive. Please go see a show, come see Aladdin on Broadway, go see Lion King on Broadway, go see Broadway, go see off-Broadway, go see it all. Go see live theater, support live theater, because it is truly something so magical that we need to keep alive. And I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron to get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.